So there were some Christian rappers that dissed you too, right? You kind of responded on the song "You Can't Beat Me." As a Christian rapper, you've done like songs where you address the issue, but it's not like it's going all out. I'm destroying you like the battle rap days kind of thing.
I'll be wanting to. I already wrote a couple raps. So, but yeah, I got one in particular. I don't even want to give him clout, but if I see that dude, I might have to put hands on him, bro. Yeah.
Why is that?
Yo, just the disrespect, son. Disrespect. Yo, it they really be so one of them other a couple of others have dissed me and it's no hard feelings. If I see them, bro, it's nothing. There's one that's just really, really disrespectful and saying some real and I'm not gonna say what he says because then he gonna know I'm talking about him. There's enough of them to where let them wonder, but there's one that if I see him, it's gonna be really hard to not send his front teeth to dance with his tonsils. So
But he's a Christian rapper as well.
yeah, he claims to be.
But
Think he's full of crap.
but what I'm saying though is like, how is that quote unquote a Christian thing to do to really
It's not.
right?
It's not. It's just yo, son, people. I mean, yo, there's probably other areas in my life. Just me right now talking about some I beat them up. That's not godly. It's not very Christian. That's the flesh fighting against it. So if that's an
I
area,
appreciate you saying
yeah,
that because I was just about to say that to
yeah,
you to say, well, don't you think?
yeah, it's absolutely not very Christian. So just like that might be a character defect in me that I'm still trying to work out. Them talking crap about another person is just, it's cool to them. It's they got a free pass in their mind. But I just think, bro, a lot of people will talk slick. It's like what Mike Tyson said, like everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. I think a lot of these people talk crazy because they never got punched in the face. They church kids and they never been outside. So my man is talking wild crazy, like wild crazy.
What percentage would you say Christian rap is made up of where it's like people that were maybe from the street that lived a hard life or something like that and then converted over to be Christians and be heavily involved in the scene versus people that were just like living a pretty decent life and decided that hey, I want to be in hip hop and I never had that kind of experience in the streets or
I would say when I first came into this thing, it was probably 20% street dudes, you know what I'm saying? 80%, like church kids. And now it's changed. It's almost like I'm seeing a lot of 50-50. Like I think there's a lot of,
oh
kids.
wow.
Yeah. So I think what we did in the past really opened up doors for I think we did enough ministry and I'm not crediting just me or God over money but the people that were like that cut from this cloth has done enough to reach people from where we're from and now those people are we're rappers and they coming onto this side and they rapping like the thing is the problem I see is that 50% that comes from the street is really like the rough side. Like, yo, I gotta learn how to let some of this stuff go. Like the cleaner side is a cleaner side. Like they don't got the drama, they ain't got diss records like that. They just rapping for the Lord. The hood side is like it's probably too hood sometimes. Like
Oh, so you're saying a lot of the issues that well, okay, a lot of the issues that you're receiving as far as people going at you, is it mainly from the hood side or
yeah,
mainly
yeah.
from
It's
the
not
good?
it's one of them is a goody two shoes. The other one is the other ones are from the hood side for sure.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, yo,
So that just goes to show you though that even within the Christian hip hop space that people do clout chase as well or get like sucked into this whole, you know,
absolutely.
wanting attention and stuff like that.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I think, yeah, we all have this flesh to deal with and it loves the pats on the back. It loves attention. I think there's even people who came into this thing with the purest of motives got a couple pats on the back, and then it's a dopamine fix. So,
Mm.
whenever you have any type of platform, from any religion, for any platform, for anyone can be harmful if not dealt with the right way. If you don't work through your crack, you can be a Muslim imam in a mosque, and the attention you get can be bad for you. And then if that wrong person gets, too full of themselves and grows addicted to the attention, then you can become a freaking Harvey Weinstein and what's the other guy's name with the files, the Epstein, and take advantage of your power and freaking hurt other people with it. So yeah, we all need to be careful.
Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Is there any legitimate points that some of these people may have about you that caused them to want to diss you?
Nah,
Like, is there any legitimate
there's
gripes?
there's there's there is legitimate gripes to diss me, but what these guys are dissing me for, nah, not what they are. I'm I would respect it if somebody said something like, okay, yo, you do this, you do that. Like they're really, I hate this. You know what I hate is when somebody dislikes you and you be like, they're just jealous. Like, that's such a whack. No, they dislike you because you're doing something. So I don't want to just say that and sound exactly like, I have the excuse like it that I hate to hear other people say, but I really think it's just a jealousy. I think they are
Well, you are doing something. Maybe it's you're winning.
yeah, yeah, it's the winning. It's the bro, it's the I don't take crap. I don't know, bro. I don't take no crap. If I'm gonna call it like I see it in the most humble way I can, and they don't like that. I think what it is, all right, my mind is being refreshed. There are gatekeepers in every area. And regular hip hop,
Everything.
there's gatekeepers in podcasting, there's gatekeepers in freaking Christian rap. So I mentioned something about gatekeepers, and that's where it all started. Everybody lost their freaking marbles and they started whining like babies. And then the diss record started to follow. Um,
What exactly did you say?
I was just talking about so first of all, I talked about gatekeepers that prevent you on from getting on playlists and stuff like that. So everybody was, didn't really have gripes with that. But when I spoke about that, I saw comments about, oh yeah, and there's gatekeepers with rappers because they don't want to give me a feature or like stupid stuff. Or this platform, let's say there's media outlets for Christian rap, Rapzilla, Proper XL. Oh, they're gatekeeping me because they never post me. So now I do a follow-up and I say, yo, if somebody doesn't want to post you on their outlet, that's not gatekeeping. If I don't want to invite you to my house party, I'm not gatekeeping my house party. It's my house and I don't freaking want you there. So I said this, and they lost their marbles and they started with the diss records. So
Now it would be gatekeeping if you said, and nobody else post them either, or something like that, or like like
yeah,
telling other media outlets don't post him either.
yeah,
That's the difference. But you're exactly right. If I don't want you to come to my house and stuff like that, then that's like one thing. But if I start telling everybody don't invite this person to your
yeah.
house, that's a different story, right?
Exactly. So imagine some, Joe Schmo hits Panda Chop Up and he wants,
Whoa, careful with that name, okay?
yeah, 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 word. And then, you decide not to do it. What you want, are you gatekeeping? No, I just don't want you on my platform. That's not gatekeeping. So yeah. Anyways, that's what happened. Another reason is because my homie's a producer. He does like this. He critiques people's music on Fridays, and yo, you're submitting your music to be critiqued, and sometimes it'd be like, yeah, this joint is whack. So they started making diss records towards him. My man's not a rapper. So we jumped on the song, and I ain't diss nobody, but I was practically talking about, yo, how that's self entitlement. Like, yo, cut the self entitlement. You're submitting your stuff to be heard, And bro, they had a field day. They went crazy on me. And I got a message. I got a message from one dude, bro, in my DMs holding a machete, crying, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you."
Wait, a Christian rapper doing this?
Yeah.
Bro, what?
I
How
mean,
can you call yourself a
nah,
Christian rapper if
but
you're
he fresh off the streets. Like, I'm talking about, I wouldn't even, yeah, he trying to Christian rap, but he shouldn't be Christian rapper. He need to grow. Like, I'm talking about, like, my man is brand new, fresh off the block. His clothes probably still smell like weed, smoke, and crack. Like, he's straight hood, he hood, like, for real, for real. And so he brand new. Like, I'll give him some grace, but so he fresh off the block. It's not like he knows. He ain't been in the
but
thing for
does this
years.
stuff worry you at all?
Yeah, it does. My man look like, yo, like he really with it. And yo, people love me. They'll kill him. Like, if something happens to me. Like, not all my friends is Christian. So I just don't want to bring
Right.
no attention to it. God bless him. But yo, he with the machine. You, bro. He was crying, son. He was mad. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So
Now, be honest with me though, okay? Is there a part of you that gets a little excited, like the old Datin, for the spirit of competition? Because you see they talk, and it kind of brings out that old side of you to be like, yo, I could fire back at some of these guys if I wanted to, and I would end them,
so not with none of them except the one dude who I said I feel like with, cause he talking crazy, son. He's not only he
Okay.
talking crazy, but then he like, "You could never see me," like, telling me like that, like, "Bro, like, and you could see it in his face, he believes it. He like, "Yo, cause you don't want this pen work," and he believes it, and I'm like, "Bro, I will annihilate you, fam. You will be easy work, bro." And then it's just like, stop, bro. He must be going through something. Let it go. You know, let it go, bro. I'm not gonna get sucked up into this thing. How is it gonna look, man? I'm trying to be a role model for people, and I done beat somebody up, and I know, like, I know, bro. I know, like, I'm not that naive. I will probably with a slap knock him out. I'm not, so what do I gain off of that? And it's just like the
Right.
diss record, I'm just gonna bring more clout to him. Is this record
Well,
right?
that's why I'm gonna ask you though. Do you think that this is a test from God for how much have you really changed, Dayton?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so God doesn't ordain sin. He's not gonna make it happen. He's not puppeteering this guy, but he would allow it to happen. And he's sovereign. He could stop it, and it happened. So this is like a test for me, and I'm gonna pass it, bro. Maybe not with flying colors, because I wouldn't have just said everything I said, but at least I'm not gonna act on it. I did write a cold verse though. I wrote a cold verse. Ain't nothing. I mean, it ain't like I ain't cursing or nothing, but ain't nothing redeemable about that joint. It's just a straight battle rap. So,
So you say that you basically saying that you got one in the clip,
oh,
basically
I got two in the clip, bro. If I keep,
or one in the hole,
yeah,
ready to go,
like, bro,
basically.
I be telling my mans, and they be like, "Nah, D, nah." I spit it to them. They be like, mom was like, "Nah, I'm gonna let it go, bro."
Yeah, but I respect your honesty though.
Yeah, pretty
I
good.
respect your honesty, your humility, and how you hold yourself accountable for stuff. So, you know, hopefully nobody in the comments is gonna start talking crazy because this man just showed you that he kept it real. At least he knows his shortcomings. He knows where he needs work, but he's also a man at the end of the day. He's still human at the end of the day and a work in progress, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Just cause you a Christian don't mean you perfect. Just like, yo, you fatting in the
Right.
gym. Like, yo,
Right.
yeah, just cause you go to the gym don't mean you automatically get in shape. You there to work this stuff out. I'm 18 years in this thing, and I'm still trying to work it out, bro.